Why is the camera zooming in?
Hello everyone! Hi! Welcome! Kind of a sudden stream, but hi! How's everyone doing? We're playing some Celeste today. A little bit of Celesting. I like sudden stream. Yeah, I just suddenly realized, I mean I had already thought of streaming today, Oh wait, let me clean my glasses while I talk, because they're a bit dirty. I thought of streaming today. And I wasn't sure I was gonna do it, but then I suddenly realized I wanted to distract myself from thinking about Pokemon too much. And also to avoid people posting about it on the timeline. So we're just gonna play some Celeste. We're gonna hang out. Cause yeah, I'm trying to avoid as much as possible. Cause I want to react to everything like without having seen it before, you know? I'm avoiding a lot of spoilers. But yeah, we're playing that mod we were playing last time we played Celeste. Okay, my glasses are clean now. I can look at chat again. Alright, so I'm good. Decided I don't like my overlay, so I'm making a new one completely with new widget nonsense. Oh, I hope that goes well, Evie. It is fun to like redo an overlay once you have like a better idea of what you want. It's like really nice. And I've done it a lot. My general scene has gone through like so many iterations, and I'm still not 100% happy with it. One day I'll find the perfect scene if possible. But I guess we should get into it here. So let me go and boot up Celeste. So yeah, the mod we were playing last time was a very difficult mod. It was, I think it's called, the map we were playing was called Space Ruins, but it's part of a mod called Lunar Ruins. Totally not confusing. And it's a, I would say like so far like an expert level movement heavy challenge. It's very movement heavy. It's very particular about the way you move in Celeste, and I was enjoying it. So we're gonna continue it here. So you might hear that Celeste is booted up. Let's see if I can get it to show up. Can't wait until I get my second screen. Oh yeah, when I go to pick up Legends Arceus, I will also get a new monitor, because I miss it. I miss having a second monitor. Let me lower this music slightly. It's too loud. I forgot to do it. There we go. Oh, that's too much. Heck yeah, finally. Yeah, hopefully at least. I'm unsure. My current monitor is like 144 hertz, and like it makes sense for like a main monitor, but like for a secondary monitor, I probably should just like grab like a 60 hertz monitor. What I care most about is like the size and resolution. So okay, all right, so last time, let's do it. So I guess we could do a music check on the mod, but we are playing without the music from the mod because it was very repetitive. But we could check how it is, because it seems to have been progressing as we played. So I'm gonna pause the songs we were playing, and we're gonna go into options here, and I'm gonna, yep, that's the same. All right, let's turn that off. It's just this bar over and over. Okay, so if you want to know what songs are playing, you can type !NP or now playing in the chat, and Scorbunny will give you the name of the song. I have some hot chocolate here, by the way. I don't think I mentioned it. I made myself some hot chocolate before the stream today, so we're comfy. We're ready for some Celeste. Maybe I should grab a blanket? No, I'm fine. I think we'll be fine here. All right, so what is this room? Where am I? What is this? Comfiest stream. So true. So true. We are the comfiest. What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at. This looks like a double wall bounce, and I'll explain why in a moment. But then Okay. There sure is a lot going on here. Oh, the room continues. Okay, it ends there. There is a lot to this room. This room is long. Okay. So it's been a bit since I've played Celeste, but hopefully this will go well. Ah. So yeah, that's why I thought it was a double wall bounce, and I was correct. So I have to do it right. I have to get launched by this block. Like that. Okay, cool. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Celeste? Whoa. Hi, Viv. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I forgot to do a thing. I forgot to do a thing. Boop. There we go. Mod name on the screen. Can't forget to do that. Very important. Okay, what do I do here? The bunny returns to play Celeste. Yeah, I like Celeste. I like many games. And today I'm playing Celeste to distract from the fact I don't have the new Pokemon game. Local bun Celestes. Exactly. What am I doing here? This looks very difficult. Celeste is now a verb. Oh no. What does it mean? If I say, so let's play some Celeste, what would that mean? To Celeste. Or to Celeste. The way you type it is confusing me. Oh, do I have to do that? That seems weird. Also, this song is a bop. I definitely have to keep a dash so I can go through there. But how would I do that? I'm gonna save state here for now. Oh, that's the first save state of the day, so the game is a bit laggy. So I can't just hold like that, so I'm gonna wait a bit. No. No. Yeah, I can't just do that, so I have to... Oh! Oh, I see it! Oh, I see it, okay. Oh, what the heck, I have to like... Okay. Yeah, okay, that lines it up. And then what? I don't even know what I do after. I guess I do that? Gotta be careful. I don't want to jump too far out. Okay, what do I do after that, though? Seems like I messed up. I guess I'll use a watchtower and check. So what is this? It looks like I would have to wall bounce around that, but it didn't seem like I got like the distance, but maybe I just jumped too late and I hit my head. Yeah, that part is really cool. Yeah, I think I'm jumping too late. I have to jump really early on that wall bounce. Maybe I have to buffer it. These setups are like so unique. This map. Oops. I think that's why I've been enjoying it so much. It's just like so creative. My music might be slightly too loud. I'll lower it in a sec. Yeah, okay. I just have to do that a lot sooner. Okay, cool. Music volume is now lower. Bam. Jump. Jump. Wall bounce. Yes, it worked. Ah! Okay, I almost had it. So you do super through there. I thought I was gonna die when I did that, but I actually survived, so I didn't even know what to do after. So I have to hold back a little bit, fall through that hole, and then dash forwards and hold right. Okay. Cool. Okay, this room isn't too bad. It's big because, like, of that first part. Oh, I didn't neutral. Oops. So how are y'all doing, by the way? I hope y'all are doing well. Has anyone in here been playing the new Pokemon? I know Eevee hasn't been. I guess I should just ask Viv specifically, huh? Ah, I didn't neutral again. I got a neutral to jump around the thing. I don't even play Pokemon at all. Super valid. Ah, I bonked. Ah, I didn't do it correctly. But at least I didn't bonk. No bonking. Ah, too late. New overlay done, it's a banger, yo. The dab emote is very good. Oh, almost forgot what to do. Oh, I still died. I actually went too fast. I tried to compensate for forgetting. Ah, I'm going too slow there. I like how I got the timing right on the first try. But only barely. Ah, okay. Got the timing right there, I just didn't know what to do after. Well, I did know, I just didn't react correctly. Undertale. Ah, no, that was so close. I was blessed by Undertale, and I still am. The powers of the funny little game. Undertale is such a blessing. I'm so glad it exists. There we go. Let me drink some hot chocolate. Cool, that was the room. Next one. Yo, there's a tardigrade. And also little creatures. Okay, so what do we do here? That looks like a wave dash for me. Or something. Something, you hit that wave dash. Upright. Super. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Grab that. Win? I don't know. Jump over that, grab this. Jump through, dash, dash. Dash down right. Wall bounce. Neutral. Jump. Dash down right. Grab this thing and jump and then dash? I don't know. Anyone pick up on that? It's gonna come on the test. Oh, is this a super? Oh, that's kind of evil. Could I do like a bunny hop? I could do a bunny hop. I don't know if I like it more than the tight super. So I guess it's not that tight. You just die if you miss it. It is pretty tight, but like a mid-air super is already pretty tight. So I don't think it makes a huge difference. Just makes it so that you die more. Ah! Explosions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the bunny hop strat. Just seems a bit nicer. Though it is hard. I'm jumping too late. Okay. That is a small jump there. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Oops, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Oops. I didn't mean to point up right. I thought I was pointing right. That was actually quite surprising to me. Little wrong input there. Happens sometimes. Controllers are imperfect. Oh, a raid! Hello, raiders! Nick Hedgehog, thank you so much for the raid. Let me shout you out there. Welcome, welcome. Where'd you find me from? Hello, hello. Nick Hedgehog, hi. Damn it, I messed up your username. Marvelius? Welcome on in as well. Hi. I'm Mai. I stream a lot of stuff, and today we're playing Celeste mods. We're playing a particularly hard one today. But I hope y'all having a good time. Hi, Pennymint! Pennymint suggested you? Oh, thank you so much, Pennymint. Thank you, I appreciate it. So what were y'all doing? You were streaming Final Fantasy X. Interesting. I've wanted to play that game. Kind of. Eventually. I think it would be fun. I've never played a Final Fantasy. A lot of people struggle first time reading it. I got it. Yo, nice. You love hedgehogs, Evie? Totally not Sonic bias. Yeah, we're playing this mod here. It's called Space Ruins. It's I would say an expert level mod so far. So that means it's very hard, like very, very hard. And I don't particularly play mods that are very hard, but this one has been really fun, in my opinion. It's very movement heavy. It's kind of minimalistic, in a sense, and I like it. Started playing it for the first time. Ooh, nice. It's the game with the guy, and he does the funny laugh, and also there's the other guy who has a ball, and there's like sports. Basically, all I know about that game is from watching a bits and pieces of a marathon, like a charity marathon, where a person played that game. Congrats on a new model. Oh, you mean the Talk Sprite? Yeah, it's nice. The art is by Ross. Link. You can find a link to his Twitter in my About section, I think. Hi, Locka. Good luck, Space Ruins. Thank you. We're like halfway through, I think. So we may or may not actually finish it today, because it probably gets harder. Yeah, I'm messing up that wall bounce. It's a toughie. Okay, I don't know how to do that part. That's the furthest I've gotten. Cool, let's check how you do that. It was like one of the first mods I played, or started at least. But were you talking when I was streaming this last time, Locka? Were you here and talking about that as well? Because I feel like someone else mentioned that this was their first mod, but I don't know if it was you. No. Okay, interesting. So I don't know how to get past this obstacle here. So like I wall bounce from here, I grab the double dash crystal. I certainly have to dash twice, so I don't have a dash when I get there. Unless you last streamed this like a month or some ago. No, it wasn't a month ago. It was like a week ago. I think it's still in the VODs, so it hasn't been thrown out yet. Oh, I just saw your message, Marvelias. I love the bunny ears on the game character. Yeah, it's I actually sprited these ears, but the mod wasn't made by me. I actually have a command for it, I think. The mod is called Bunneline. Bunneline? It's good. I finished this like 1.5 years after I started. Oh wow. Bunneline cute, yeah. I love it. It's good. Oh, I also have a bunny tail. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. Let me see if I get a good position to show it. You see that in the back? Oh yeah, like that. Oh, like that. There we go. Bunny tail. It's kind of silly. It's just like a circle. Sorry to raid and run, but I need to relax a bit after my stream. Oh, have a good one. Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you once again for the raid, and thank you for the good luck. It was much appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can get through this a bit more consistently. This room is pretty difficult. Oh, I can just grab on this. Oh, I die. I should probably save state there so I can like try out some stuff and then like learn what I actually have to do. Oh, almost didn't make that. Okay. Save state time. So what do I do here? Do I want to like spike jump? There's no way. Like oh no, you literally can't. I just realized. Let's look at the hitboxes. Yeah, they make it impossible to spike jump here. Okay, what am I supposed to do then? I can't spike jump. Do I need to have a like, it must be like a thing with the wall bounce, but I don't know what it is. Okay, you have to do this again. By the way, if anyone wants to know what song is currently playing at any moment during the stream, because I don't have a song display on this scene, you can type !NP or now playing, and you can see the name of the song. Very cool and epic. Look at that! It's My Castle Town from Deltarune Chapter 2 by Toby Fox. It is pretty pog. Do I spike jump? There's no way I have to like suddenly do spike jumps in this. That feels uncharacteristic. I don't think that's intended. That's a spike jump, by the way, if you were wondering what I was talking about. If you time your jump perfectly, you can jump in like those corners in between the spikes. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Also have since played it a lot more. Nice, Laka. Oh, you said you started this mod when you were very new to mods. Interesting, yeah. I've been playing Celeste mods for like... Has it been a year? No. I started like early 2021. Right? I played... What mod did I play first? I don't even know. Well, technically I played Path of Hope like 2-3 years ago. But that was like the only mod I played, and then I didn't play mods for a couple years, and then at the beginning of last year, I don't know, I saw a dad bod video somehow. Something recommended me, either YouTube decided I wanted to look at Celeste mods, or I saw something on Twitter. I remember watching a dad bod video. Dad bod being a prominent Celeste mod figure in the community, for those who are unaware. And then like from there I just started playing mods more regularly, and have also started modding myself, so that's still a work in progress. Perfect music for a flashback moment? Oh my gosh. The song might be too emotional for me right now. I might have to skip it in a moment, but I love this song, legitimately. Yo, Layla, hi. It's Celeste. We are the talk sprite is very good. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Hi. Art by Ross. Shoutouts to Ross. Also shoutouts to Cat Lamps, which is Ross and Quinn's Twitch channel where they stream, and it's very fun, and I like to hang out there and be a guest every now and then. Very fun. Very cool people. I have no clue when I actually started it, but I believe like early 2020 when GhostNet was still around. Interesting, yeah. I wasn't around for that. Sell less. What if I sell more? Big bucks. Okay, I can't figure this out. Anyone know what you're supposed to do here? I might just look at a playthrough. There are numerous playthroughs of this on YouTube, so I could like search it up and see how you get through this. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot chocolate here. Don't mind the noises. Hot chalky. Gasp. Yeah, it's just like a comfy emote. See, I don't know what to do here. I might just look it up. Oh, thank you for the follow. Marvelios. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and Nick Hedgehog also followed earlier. I'm not sure I pointed it out, but thank you. Nick isn't here anymore, but thank you. Yo, the sunglasses. I know intended and cheese route. Interesting. I'm gonna look it up. So, Space Ruins Celeste. Let's see. Golden Strawberry. Who? Okay. Some people, I don't know how you would golden this. I mean, I don't know how you would golden anything, to be honest, but this map is so hard. You really gotta, like, play it for a while. Oh, I've already gone past where I am. Okay, I'm actually not even halfway through the map lengthwise. That's interesting. I'm almost there, though. Okay, so what is this? Okay, the first part, this person does the same way, and then... Oh! Huh. I don't know if this is cheese or not, but it's a way of doing it. Okay. So this is the strat I saw the person doing. Oh, I died. That's not the strat. I lied. That's... Sorry, I'm lying, everyone. This is the strat. No, hold on. Not that. I'll show you in a moment. This is the one. So you can actually reach all the way to that block, and then like you climb up. But like you don't want to activate the block, I don't think, because you want to use it on the way back. So you want to neutral up it. But you can actually get to that block. I thought you couldn't. It didn't look like you could, but you can. The death strat. Is that cheese or intended? Oh god, that neutral is scary. Ah! I believe that's intended. Okay. Neutral up? Is this Smash Bros? Neutral jumping is a technique in Celeste where you can climb like this. And you can stay on a wall indefinitely. Some maps have this disabled though, but... little trick. Ah, no! I grabbed it. Shoot. I have neutral feelings about them. Hold on, hold on. I had to put my controller down to activate my soundboard. I'm sorry. That's why I said hold on. It would have been funnier if I didn't say that though. I think I should actually make a new talk sprite because the one I have is meh. I made it like a year ago almost. Well, it's up to you, really. That was so worth it. Gosh, I love having a soundboard. The best thing about having a soundboard is being in a voice call with friends and just messing around. Like, I was, oh, by the way, during the Minecraft stream I did recently on Ashley's server, I used the soundboard a lot, but after stream, people told me they couldn't hear when I used it. So I feel like stream heard it for sure, but I'm pretty sure no one else in the call heard it. There was some weird glitch. I had to restart like the app or the program I was using. Had to close it and open it again, and then it started just working. It was very weird. I don't know what caused it. I couldn't figure it out. Soundboards are peak comedy. This is so true. I've been thinking of doing something else, but I can't do that just yet. Interesting. Eye emoji. I don't know if that's funny or not. Pantomiming soundboard. What does that mean? What does pantomiming mean? I think I've heard that word before, but I don't know what it means. Oops, that was the wrong direction. Pantomiming these. No. The thing mimes do. Pantomiming Bitcoin. No. Obviously you need a foot activated soundboard so you can game and soundboard at the same time. So true. I'm gonna buy 15 Steam Deck what are they called? Pedals? Steam Deck pedals. I'm gonna buy 15 of them. Put them all on top of each other. And then I just have to slide my foot into position. I'm so sorry for saying Bitcoin. It had to be done. I can't believe you've cursed my entire stream and family and bloodline, Layla, by saying the word Bitcoin in my chat. This is so sad. I'm crying right now. It's fine. Don't worry. Oops moment. Yeah, the way my soundboard works is like I actually don't have like a Steam Deck or a Stream Deck. Yes, that's what it's called. I just use like my keyboard with like a key combination. So I have to actually hold down like 2 keys. So that's why I have to put the controller down, because the keys are on opposite sides of the keyboard. So I can't do it with one hand most of the time. I could try. But yeah, I use like the numpad together with like the control and alt keys, essentially. It's like, I mean, I could technically do it, but it's inconvenient. Like with one hand is what I mean. Yo, what's that emote? Let me look at that. Oh, that's an oops emote, okay. I couldn't read it on my phone. Still using my phone for chat, but hopefully that will change very soon. Ow. I do have right control and alt, yeah. It's just, like, it's still a bit inconvenient to press it. Like, for example, like, when I do this, it's fine, because, like, that uses control, but if I want to, like, do the laugh, I have to hold alt, which is, like, way further away than control. So, like, I can, like, the alt ones are the ones that are hard to do. The control ones I can still do pretty easily. Anyways, I have like a bunch of sounds and I only use a handful of them, but it's important to have all of them because sometimes there are situations where the more specific and niche sounds shine and are very funny. Your right alt is next to control, so yeah, so I have like control and then a key I've literally never pressed in my entire life, and then a Windows key, and then I have the right alt. So I wouldn't be able to do these levels over and over without my controller becoming incredibly sweaty. If it was summertime, I would feel the same way. Thankfully, I'm not really sweaty right now. No, I grabbed. This is a pretty tough room. I'm making very slow progress, but that's how it be. I might save state once I grab the thing properly, just for practice. I don't think that... Oh, that does make it. No, no. I don't want to grab that. I want to grab the other one, but I keep messing up. Thankfully, it's winter. Yeah. Well, for me. Not for, like, half of the world, but, you know. Ow. No! My wall bounce! Crying right now. There we go. Safe state. There we go. Okay. Let's figure this out. Maybe I didn't have to do that whole neutral thing. They do help line it up, though. A bit better. Oops. Oh gosh, okay, that's pretty tough. I mean, I don't think I want to grab this thing on the other side. Yeah, I think that feels better. I have to do that really fast, don't I? Blob hours. So true. No, my wall bounces. I'm jumping too late. So I'm not getting a wall bounce. Here we go. No! That is pretty tight. Oh gosh, okay, so we made it through there. That is deceptively hard. This wall bounce right here. I'm jumping too soon, I think. Here we go. Then I have to, like, not hesitate. And, like, hold up, neutral, climb, jump, and do the rest. Too close. Damn, that is really hard. Oh, I die? With its cold temperatures of 15°C, 59 Fahrenheit here. That is moderate. Relatively cold, right? That's around what it is here too. That is, I don't really know how to do that, to be honest with you. We'll figure it out. That is part of the fun of this map. That wall bounce is extremely hard and deceptively difficult. There we go. No. Because if I jump too soon, I don't make it. But if I jump too late, I don't get the wall bounce. Because I'm not in a dash anymore. Ah! And then I have to, like, turn around and jump? shoot, okay. Like that, okay, wow, that is very hard. Okay, let's do this legit. Like without save states, maybe? Save states are cool. And I might, like, not mind too much if I don't do this room without them. But I'd like to try, because I've been... So far I haven't, like... I've used save states, but I've also completed the rooms without save states. And I want to see if I can do it for this one. If it's too hard, I won't, but... Oh, almost. My consistency is pretty good right now. Never mind. Just kidding, I think it's still fine. Bunny hop hard. Okay, there we go. No, I was too far from the wall. Jumped too late. Oops. Hi Zoe, when will they invent goat hopping? So true. Okay, maybe neutraling there is actually good. It's not necessary, but it could be more consistent than climb jumping, or climbing. I also want to try climb jumping. Oops. Ha ba ba ba. Hope everyone's doing well, by the way. And have y'all been playing the new Pokemon game? Because that's like the only thing on my mind, but I'm also trying to avoid spoilers for it. Idea open world Celeste. Ooh. There are some maps that are more exploratory. And I believe someone was working on a more open world style thing. But I don't know of any like proper open world Celeste maps. I don't know if that's a thing yet. Me and Luca have been playing Shield. Nice. Really good idea moment? Oh, you mean the open world Celeste, Layla? I think it would be fun. Celeste has like really good movement. One thing I like about Glyph, which is my favorite Celeste mod, by the way, play Glyph if you like Celeste. If you've played Celeste and you've done Chapter 9, or also known as Farewell, I recommend Glyph. It's extremely good. Like, way too good. One thing I like about Glyph, though, is that it is kind of linear in some ways, but it's also, like, it feels very exploratory. It does have a couple branching paths, though. Is that the right term for it? I don't know. Bilinear Celeste? What does that mean? I simply want to wave dash for millions of miles. Yo, I just realized the closest thing I know in Celeste to like an open world thing is like when they have lobby maps for like collabs or things of that sort. So like the spring collab lobbies, they're very like open and like you can go any way you want. Pretty much. And there's like minor, you know, little challenges here and there. Oh, I just realized, okay, Cat Isle. There's Cat Isle. Cat Isle is kind of like open world Celeste in a sense. It's kind of like a Mario Odyssey level in Celeste. Or like a Hat in Time, actually. That's a better comparison, I would say. Which isn't exactly open world, right? But it's, I think, the closest you could get in like a 2D platformer. Though Cat Isle is a little small. But it's a very good mod as well. Had a lot of fun playing that one. Came back from walking the dog, felt like I was I was inside of a tornado. Oh gosh. Like sandboxy. Yeah. Yeah, sandboxy. That's kind of the feel. Yeah, Cat Isle is definitely kind of like that. Not entirely, but kind of. It's cool. It's a very good mod as well. This room is hard, by the way. Did y'all know that this room is very hard? Okay, cool. No, I was too slow. Oops. Idea Celeste, but it has evil difficulty like those Mario Maker levels or that Cat Mario game. Oh, you mean like troll levels? There's like 1 or 2 troll maps in Celeste. I've played one of them. And there's probably more than that. There's like shitposty maps as well, which I consider something else. But there's troll maps. Not too many though. I actually have a couple installed. Actually, now that I think of it, there's like... Hold on. Okay. There we go. That's the room. Yo, checkpoint. Let's go. Whew. Gaming. There's a couple troll maps. There's like 5? Also, hi Peach. 5 to 10, probably. I played like 1 or 2. There's one in Spring Collab called Crumbling Castle that is very good, but I also remember being very tired after playing it. And there's also in Startup Contest, there's an Among Us themed map. That's very silly. Oh no, Peach. Idea transgender from Celeste real? Yo, Apple, nice. I'm playing hard levels. What is happening here? Also, I like how I just got that bunny hop correctly first try. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. It almost feels like an ultra setup. But it's like weird. Idea anxiety from Celeste becomes unreal. Oh, shush. Finally. Anxiety gone. Defeated. This is hard. What am I doing here? I don't know. Am I just bunny hopping a lot? Hi, Sil. Welcome. Oh, that... Oh, no. That looks so tight. Please. No, okay, I can't, like, hyper off of it. What do I do there? Do I, like, super into a hyper? But, like, I don't get enough height, do I? Okay, let's use the cheaty watchtower. Yeah, I would never get enough height off of a wave dash here. Sorry, I said hyper. Aw, Peach. Hugs for Peach. Oh. Yeah, I feel that. Let me... Hug. Let's see here. Oh, and thank you, Peach. I think this is just 2 bunny hops. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, interesting. The second one was like really tight. You have to do like a very short bunny hop. But cool. I'm a bunny. I can do bunny hops. What is this? Okay. Is that another bunny hop? Yeah, that looks like one. What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, let's just try it. So it looks like I just land here and then have to like time a bunny hop off of it. Right, that doesn't work. Oh, nice. Oh, is it an ultra? Do I have to ultra? Ultraing off of this would be very hard. That mustn't be it. No, I don't think it is. Ah! Whammy! It scared me. Is there anything up here? No. Let me look at this a bit better. I don't know what this is. Oh, I can wall bounce off of this little corner in the wall. So it's probably like a bunny hop into a wall bounce here. Do you see that little spot without spikes? I can wall bounce there. I didn't see it before. Yeah, that right there. I mean, I went too far, but... Yeah, okay. Okay, that's like a super, I think.
Why is the camera zooming in?
Ah, thank you for the host. Who's hosting? Who's hosting? It's still, thank you. I think someone else hosted earlier and I didn't check. But thank you everyone for the host and everything. I appreciate it. Ow. Oh, I forgot to ask earlier. Zoe, how's Pokemon Shield going? With your partner. Ow. Ow, I keep bonking. I'm misjudging how far ahead I am. There we go. I have to be more confident in that wave dash. Ow. Oh gosh, I was right, I was right. Okay, it's 2 supers in a row. What do I do after that? I should check. So, okay, a super here, a super here. You grab that, fall down, dash forwards. I'm guessing you wall bounce. You grab it on the other side, maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's gonna go like here or something. This looks very hard. And then like I do a wall bounce around that spinner at the end. Doesn't look as hard as the last room though. But we'll see. That's probably a good thing. I keep bonking my head there. Ah, I'm so used to doing like a short wave dash that I keep doing it now, but I want to do like a big one there. Oh yeah, okay. I should have waited and seen how far that goes actually. But I definitely want to like wall bounce off of that. Like grab and like fall down instantly. Or maybe don't even grab. Oops. This song is good. Okay, yeah, you don't even grab. I gotta go faster than that, so. What are you gonna do about it, Evie? Can't forget about those alerts. I think you should be able to do it in one day. Right? Unless you want to do like custom animations for all of them. Oops. You want to make a talk sprite and the alerts in one day? I feel like that's too much work. Don't overwork yourself. It's okay if you use your old stuff. I grabbed for like 0.5 seconds. Yo, it's the Celeste song, I just realized. The heck? Y'all heard about Celeste? It's a very good game. Yeah, it's probably for the best EV. If you just focus on that. Yeah, pretty good game. Maybe even best game. Oh wow, I get launched. That's gonna be really hard to time. Oh, my hands are getting a bit tired. Okay, have a nice lurk, Peach. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, I have to like hold back. I can't showcase too much of my power or the block will know and kill me. So I have to hold back on my power of going fast. I died. Ouch. Sounds like a game you would like and have 800 hours in. Apparently, yeah. Have to go to 1% of my power, yeah. Exactly. I can't just go full Noom here. Hold back! That is so hard. I am not used to doing that. That's so interesting. Having to like like hold all the way back and then suddenly like prepare for a lineup for a wall bounce. Though you do have a lot of time for it. I just kind of panicked because I'm not used to it. But I think we'll get it in a couple more tries. The start of this room is definitely the hardest part, I think. I forgot to hold back. I like have to wall bounce and then shortly after I start holding back, or else I just go into the spikes. I dashed like right before, or I pressed the dash button right before grabbing the crystal. So I didn't actually dash. A little unfortunate. I think that's how it works at least. I don't know if it buffers. A lot of things buffer in this game, but I think that's like one of the things that doesn't buffer. And it's okay. I was kind of panicking anyways. Oh. Okay. Ow. I keep hitting my head here. Oops. Ow. Speaking of overlays and stuff, I still gotta redo my Celeste mapping overlay, like layout thing, so I can stream more Celeste mapping. Though I haven't even been mapping for the last week or so. I haven't touched Ahorn. I haven't been mapping a lot the last like few weeks in general, though. That's okay. No, I did make one room. I feel like I made like just 1 or 2 rooms this month. Maybe I did more earlier on, but I don't remember. It can be very hard. So I want the rooms to be good. But also that takes a lot of time. Yeah, it is like very difficult. Some people can like do it really fast and I don't know how they do it. They have magical mapping juice powers. Ow. Have a lot of ideas. One day though, I made like 3 rooms. Like a couple months ago, I think. Just one night, I was thinking about Celeste and I had an idea for like 3 distinct rooms. And a couple more things. And then the next day I made them. They turned out slightly different, but... Ah! I keep getting there and then dying. Without doing the wall bounce, even. I'm gonna stretch my hands a little. Okay. I die. Ah, I held back too late. What checkpoint is this? Oops, that's... Oh no, that does say it. We're on checkpoint D, if that helps. Hi, Distry. Welcome. I just made a weird sound with my mouth. I hope that didn't come through on the mic, because it was very weird. I don't know what I just did. It was like... Good song, by the way. Love this. I mean, I like all the songs I put in this playlist, it turns out. But, I mean, it's Undertale. Automatically good. Yes, okay, we did it! Let's go. I don't think I have a save state. I cleared it just in case. Oh, let me... Do I still have hot chocolate? Oh boy, it must be cold by now. Cold chocolate. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's gold. Still good though. Still haven't played this. I have two now? Oh, now that I'm free from the Spring Collab. Nice. Have you like... What do you mean you're free from the Spring Collab? Have you done every map? I still have to play more Grandmaster in the Spring Collab, but it's scary because those maps are like really hard and precise in like ways I don't really like. But there's a couple I want to play. I think cold chocolate is just a chocolate bar. Well, in liquid form, maybe. Okay, what the heck is this? Where do I go? Can I... There's no way I can reach that block. There is a way I can reach that block. Okay, how do I... Oh, I have to stand on it to get my dash back. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? How do I do this? I don't know. I have never really done this. I guess we're learning. I have to, like, fast fall, I think, to get on it. It's not really working. Okay. I don't know what I exactly did. Like, I hold down, but I'm not fast falling for some reason. Ah, okay, and then you wall bounce. What do you do after that? So, like, if I get my dash and I wall bounce, I get that. I like dash up right into this, dash up. Maneuver in the air around this, dash up, wall bounce. Grab that super, dash up, up left, up left, up left, left. That's a super, wall bounce, grab that, wave dash, dash up again, and then up right. Okay. I see it. It's just this first part that's really hard. I mean, all of that looked pretty hard, but this first part especially. Which is good. Well, there it is. I did it once. It's weird, because, like, I'm holding down, but I don't go down. Sometimes I instantly, like, snap to the platform, though. And I don't know what's the difference in my gameplay. Because sometimes I just hover above it without touching it. Is it my timing that's wrong? Don't know. Okay, cool. We're making progress here. At least that's very lenient. Well, I died. I wish the spawn point was like here. Oh, I forgot to read chat. Let me see. Cold chocolate is chocolate milk. Yes, that's... yeah. Finished Grandmaster Heartsign and got all the red berries recently. Oh, wow. Big GG on that. That is not an easy feat. Wowee. Hold on. Is this another song from hit video game Celeste? Released in 2018, I think. I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. How's Space Ruins going? Hi, it's going pretty well, I would say. Coral. Yes, I had to alt tab to check your username, because it's very dark. Hi. Hello, call me Coral. I don't know why I said it like that. Hello, Mario. That's not how he says it. Here comes my brother Luigi to give you a whole spaghetti pile of informazione. Hello, Mario. That clip is too funny. Ah. Ow. I hit my head and then I hit my toes on the spikes. Ouchie. The trans video game, exactly. That's also super good. Exactly, it's the one. Highly recommend. Critically acclaimed. Critics say it's the best game ever. Critics say I just hit my head and then I jumped into spikes. I think the last checkpoints is where it gets to GM difficulty. Yeah, I believe that. I imagine the last room in this map is gonna be hellish. We'll see if I'm not forcing myself to finish this. I'll say that up front. But I want to try. If I stop enjoying the map, I'll just stop playing it. Because it's not worth it, you know? Ah, almost. It's interesting, you have these, like, head hitters. They're very interesting. Play for fun, exactly, yeah. That's the whole reason I'm playing this. It's because I'm actually enjoying it. Ah, shit. I didn't do what I said would work. I went for a left dash instead of up left. I had to go, like, up left and then, like... I think what you do is up left, like, close to the spinners. So like you can up dash into the next refill, and then you can up left and then line up for a super. Very hard. A little tricky. I still don't understand, like this feels random, the start. If anyone has any tips for this falling block, getting my dash back from the falling block is feeling very random. Do I just wait longer? See, that time I like stuck to the thing. That time I hit my head and died. Oh, almost. Ah, I keep doing that. Many people say the last room of the second to last checkpoint is the hardest room. Interesting. Pretty sure the strat I used for that was sub-pixel dependent, so I don't have good advice. Oh. That's funny. I'm just kind of throwing myself at it, and sometimes I stick to the block. I'm always trying to fast fall after I climb up. Is that an issue, maybe? I'm gonna try not fast fall. No, that seemed to end up the same. Yeah, I have to fast fall. Sometimes, like, it doesn't go off right away, though. Like, I don't get the... There must be something I can do. Oh! Hold on. Oh, no, there's spikes there that kill me. Oh, but that might be more consistent. Oops. I keep forgetting I have to super there. It's like a small neutral seems interesting. Not that, though. That's not a neutral. Like, grab, neutral. Oh, not good. It's hard to neutral there. I guess I have to, like, climb up slightly to neutral. But then that doesn't line up as good. Okay, it's not consistent. No, I bonked my head. I just don't get it. I'm sure there must be a consistent way to do this. Right? Like... everything else in this map is, like, relatively consistent. It feels like it should just work every time, but it doesn't, and I don't know why. If you look at golden videos, sure, someone used a consistent strat there. You know what? Let's look at a golden video. Wish I could put it on stream easily, but I don't have that set up. Let's look. Okay, I found a room. The video is not loading. Okay, it's loading now. So how do you do this? Oh. Interesting. They climbed almost to the top, but then they stopped climbing. Oh, interesting. Oh, that seems very hard, but I am getting on the block consistently. Yeah, like that. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. That seems a lot nicer. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Ah, I keep, like, bonking. Oop, you can't do it too soon though. You have to be like near the top of the block. And you have to hold left, but like you can't hold it for too long or else like you don't get a proper jump. Oops, I could have totally made that. No, stop. Every time I get there, I forget what to do. No, I dashed the wrong way. No. Oops. No, I keep bonking. That is so hard. I dashed too late. The start of this room is very hard. Very, very difficult. Oh, I went too fast. That's it, though. Ah. Didn't line up correctly. Yeah, that strat is really good. I keep hitting my head at the end of my dash, so like it doesn't shoot me around the corner to actually do a proper wall bounce, but I also like I don't know. It's very weird. Didn't get that much height there. Oops, I forgot what I was doing. No, I went too slow. I tried to space it out that time, because last time I went too fast. Maybe I just played super well. Ah. Ah, wow, I have to do that really well. But hey, I'm getting there more times now. Oh. Almost. Ah, no! That's my least favorite way to die in this room. That right there. No. There's a lot of like pivoting from like holding left to holding right in this room, and it's getting a bit tiring. No. Silly. This room is so messed up. It's evil. It's not that bad. No! I thought I had it, actually. Ah. Oh no, I'm not lining this up. I'm having fun, Evie. It is like extremely hard, but it's not like a bad room. Does that make sense? That is pretty hard too. Like I have to be close to the spinner, so like my up dash actually gets to the crystal. From this moment on, and because of this sentence, I am retiring from Celeste. Can't believe this. Shaking. No, I'm trying to stick so close to those that I keep dying. Ah, I dashed, but I was like too late. I was already like inside the spinners. Shaking. Hard stuff can be fun as long as you know what you're going into and you're prepared to get stuck for a little while. Yeah. I mean, I did know what I was getting into with this map for sure. But also I knew I was probably going to enjoy it. Hey, that's the furthest we've gotten. That's what I have to do, right there. Example. Except for the missed super, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, expectations are important for sure. Like, if I didn't want to play a really hard map, I would be playing something else right now. Yeah, this is, like, extremely hard. You're completely right, Evie. By the way, Evie, you don't play Pokemon, yet your Sona is at least tangentially like an Eevee. It's a Pokemon. How did that come about? I'm curious. You don't play Pokemon, yet you participate in society. Curious. No, but... I used to love Eevee when I did play Pokemon. Okay, interesting. That makes a lot of sense. Eevee is very good. Have you played Let's Go Eevee? Or not at all? I feel like you would like that if you like Eevee. I played Let's Go Eevee and it was very fun. It's a very casual Pokemon experience, but I enjoyed it a lot. Like, every fight, like, Eevee can basically just automatically win, because Eevee is just so strong, but... that is completely fair. It is, like... the only reason I got it, actually, is because it came, like, it was like a promotional thing. It came with my Switch. They allowed me to pick one of the two, Let's Go games, along with my Switch. So I didn't play it, right away. I waited like a month, actually, to play it. Ah, okay. That is kind of what I have to do there. But I have to up dash sooner so I can get to that refill here sooner. So I can up dash again, grab the double dash refill, and then upright, and win. Ultra strong, that's my boy right there. Hell yeah. So... it's interesting the way this works. So if you're... Hi, Ida. Celeste. If you're climbing like a block like this and you just keep holding the climb button while going up it, you like jump at the top and you don't like stand on it. But if you stop climbing, you let go of the climb button, you slide, and while sliding you like slide exactly onto the surface. It's very interesting. Yeah, hi Ida. Playing a hard map. Oh, interesting. I didn't know why I did that sometimes. Yeah. We just found out that that's like the only consistent way of doing this part of this room. We were stuck on that for a little bit. But I know how to do it now. Eevee helped me understand Digimon too. I recently got into the world of Digimon and my partner explained it to me and I thought of Eevee. Aw, that's nice. I remember seeing the Digimon cartoon as a kid and watching a little bit of it, but not really understanding anything and not really being super invested, but I remember it being interesting. Doesn't seem like my kind of thing, but it's neat. Oops. The card game is fun. There's a card game? I guess that makes sense. I feel like someone else has told me about the Digimon card game before, actually, now that I think of it. Why do I feel like it was Etron? That is so hard. That was like the second hardest part in this room, I think. It's like grabbing that refill. And this room is like all around pretty hard. Oh wow, that was like frame 1. It's pretty fun. Ooh, I wish I could play more, but it's a small community out there. Yeah, that makes sense. Does sound very niche. But that's cool. Oh no! I dashed the wrong direction. It keeps happening at the wrong moments sometimes. I wanted to dash, so I dashed up left and I want to dash forwards. Okay. Like I knew which direction to hold and I tried to hold just forwards, but my fingers must have not been in the right position for that. Damn it, it happened again. How? In the same place. That's interesting. So it's like it's either a muscle memory thing or well, it's not really muscle memory, but you know what I mean. It's either like me pressing it wrong twice in a row because that's how my brain thinks of doing it, or it's controller being silly and that sequence of inputs is like lining it up so that it messes up. Oops, I forgot to let go of grab. It's kind of sudden they make you do that out of nowhere. I had to like Google for a setup. So you don't even have to fast fall to do that correctly. Or consistently, rather. Oh. No super. No boost. Oh, that was way too close. Oh, and then I didn't do it in time. Ah, no. Ah, no. I literally pressed dash right when I died. Heck, that is so tight. No, I hesitated too much. You really can't hesitate in this map. You gotta trust that it works. Once you know what to do. Damn it! The heckin' spinners. I'm like focusing on the refills more than the spinners, so it's like I keep hitting them accidentally. That's how it be. Ah! Explosion. No, okay. That was really close to working. Ha ba ba ba. No, I was too far to the left. It's funny that I like Pokemon a lot, but I've never played the card game. I think I had like a couple cards as a kid, but I didn't really care too much about the cards personally. And I never even played the game, so I don't even know how it works. Ah. Pokemon TCG is actually pretty fun. I like it. Nice. Yo, you can actually save that? That is amazing. The double jump. Y'all see that though? Hold on, I'm gonna try and manufacture it. I'm doing this wrong now because I'm focusing on the next thing. Okay, look at this. Oh no, I messed it up. Whatever, it's fine. I'll just do it normally. Now people buy cards to make some money, which is a weird concept. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they've been doing that for a while. I guess people didn't buy them in the past to make money, but they did already like cost a lot, and people would like buy and resell them for a while. But like it was popularized recently, yeah. It's like Magic the Gathering Light. Interesting. I haven't played Magic the Gathering. I probably will someday because Peach likes to play it a lot, and I would like to try it. At least once. See what it's about. I went too far. I have to trust in my positioning a bit more instead of adjusting like too far. That is so hard. I love Magic the Gathering a lot. I'm a card game junkie. Nice. Oh, did music stop? Oh no, it's just a slow start one. No. Okay. Second time we get there. Didn't do the wave dash correctly, but it's okay. Can't win all of them. I should drink something. My hot chocolate is out. I'm out of hot chocolate, that's what I'm trying to say, so I'm gonna drink some water. I didn't mean to start playing Minecraft, but now I'm building an EXP farm from a spawner. Nice. You picked the right colors for the overlay? Nice. Hell yeah. That could be hard. I had a tough time deciding on what colors I should use for this overlay. But it turned out nice. I like these colors. I don't know if I'll always use these colors, but... Oh, no. Okay. That part at the end might be very hard. Ow. Speaking of Minecraft, I gotta play more Minecraft. But there's so many games coming up for me. I'm gonna be playing a lot of Legends Arceus for sure. Probably both on my own time, and I want to stream it. I don't think I'll stream all of it, or I might, who knows. We'll see. Guess we'll find out. Mess around and find out. Had like 4 overlays so far. This one is probably the best one. The game screen isn't small anymore. Found a way to make everything else fit in the overlay. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember you you saying that you were excited for that, Evie. Did it come out yet? If so, grats. Wow. It's coming out this Friday. Oh, interesting. I hope I get the Pokemon game tomorrow. There's a chance I don't. But I hope it arrives. And I can go pick it up. Yeah, it should, but you know. There is the possibility. Because it has happened before. When I pre-ordered Shield, it took me like... It was a similar situation where there was... Like, I think it released on a Friday, and a pre-order wasn't there. And I think I had to wait until like Thursday the next week. And it was killing me. It just wasn't arriving. It sucked. It's like I wanted to play it, and it just wasn't arriving. I was like, oh, maybe today is the day. Nope. Maybe today is the day. Nope. For like 5 days straight. Yeah. It's weird. You'd expect, like, I pre-ordered it like a month ago, right? You'd expect it to like be in stores, right? Like, at least the pre-order copies should like arrive in time, because like you pre-order them so early. But oh well. It's not the worst thing. Got a lot of Minecraft music going on. Was that 2 Minecraft songs in a row? No. Ah. Death. Death and pain. It's fine. No, not the bonk. No. This room is hard. Okay. No, the dash in the wrong direction. The bonk of 87? I should have like a bonk command, because when we play Celeste, if a map has wall bounces, there's a probability I will bonk. Was that the bonk of 87? The emojis to represent the sound. That's what just happened. We just have all the Minecraft songs in a row. Is this like the 3rd Minecraft song in a row? I mean, I have quite a few in this playlist, but like... This is a different one, right? It's not the same. It's a sign. Oh gosh. I guess they flow really well into each other. Maybe the algorithm trademark is just putting them together for that reason. Celeste is just 2D Minecraft. Damn. I'm gonna build a dirt house. That wall bounce. Ah! Minecraft 1.19 is so weird. Got a trans birdie girl literally flying everywhere. So true. Didn't you, Alex, reskin? What if they added Celeste into Minecraft? How would the dash work? I've actually thought of this before. Because I like Minecraft parkour as well. Though I haven't done any in a while. Probably because like there's not all that much. I mean, there is a lot, but like it's very obscure. And I'm not really in... I also don't like the community. Very toxic. Well, not all of it, but some of it. Good news, Mai. Someone is bringing bunnies to the trans commune. Yo? On the Minecraft server that I haven't joined yet? They got bunnies? What if they made a Celeste DLC the same way they did with Sonic? Oh, that would be cute. Oh, hell yeah, nice. I feel like I've listened to this song already today. I'm gonna skip it. I wish my playlist was bigger. I want to get more songs in it. I have to like dash up so quickly. That makes this very, very hard at the end. You have to like wave dash and then dash up like almost right away. Oh, ouch. Not the bonk. Bonk of 22? Wait, why 22? Have you been counting? I would say it's probably the bonk of 89 at this point. Of 2022? Oh. That makes a lot more sense. Was that the bonk of 89? I didn't bonk that time. Too far. I keep over-adjusting. Oh, this room. It's killing me. I don't like that part as much, I think. The part where you have to like go around and grab the refill, I don't like that as much. It's like very tight. Oh, how do you do that? Killing lots, actually, lots of deaths here. Yeah, I might just do this for practice. That would be like here-ish. Oh, hello. That isn't really good, is it? Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, maybe you don't dash up. Maybe you dash up left. Yeah, like that. Okay. I have to fix the respawn point. There we go. Cool. New strat. That might have been the issue. I love this song. One Shot has a beautiful soundtrack. I did it wrong. I have to dash up left. Different timing though. It'll take me a little bit. I'm sure it's possible with dashing up, but it just seems harder because you're not as close to the spinners when you do that. If you dash up left, you get closer to them. Damn. What if I made my 1000 to 5000 bit alerts? I mean, you could do that. I don't know what I don't know the sound. Oh, what happened to my throat? Hold on. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Your throat ever weird? Question mark? Throat ever, yeah? Damn it, no. I see, Evie. Sometimes throat feels like cactus. I get that. My throat is slightly sick today, so I totally get that. It already was before stream. Will I get through this room? Oh no, I didn't full jump. I did a small jump out of fear. That was a reaction. I had to do a big jump there. No, dash up. Okay, progress though. No. That is still my least favorite way to die in this room. No. I'm like just slightly too far, because that is so precise. I'm like slightly too far to the right, so I like bonk instead of going around the corner, and it sucks. It's like you have to like wait until the last possible moment to dash up. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Ooh, closer, closer. Progress. Hey, that's an Everhood song. Gosh, y'all, I've been working on the Everhood highlights. And they're gonna be long. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. They're gonna be very... I feel like I've talked about this, but... I want to make it a full playthrough highlight, so I have to include a lot of stuff. You say it like it's a bad thing. Fair. I just don't want it to like drag on too much. That's the issue. Like the length, it just means it takes longer to like make. But I don't want the video to feel like a drag. And also it's kind of hard to know like what is essential and what isn't, because I want it to be a comprehensive video as well. I don't just want to like have a rapid fire set of random clips from Everhood, because I mean that's still fun, but I want it to be a bit more involved because I feel like the game deserves it. Does that make sense? There is both a funny and a story focus. And I'm trying to balance it out and have it not last for too long. Oh, damn it. Okay. I think I'm dashing up left a little too late on that one part, where I have to wave dash and then dash back. Too soon. Slightly too soon, though. It was very close. Too far. I'm starting to get a bit tired. I want to get this room. We're so close. And it is fun. There's like one thing I would change in this room, I think. One or two things. One thing I would change is I would move this wall bounce like one tile to the right and like change everything accordingly. Just so you don't have to like do it as you die almost. And I would also move that refill like a couple pixels to the left. That's it, I think. I don't know why I'm saying that. Those just feel like a bit unnecessary, I guess. Does that make sense? Like, it feels a bit artificial? Making it slightly easier would be a benefit, I think, to the flow of the map, but it's fine. It's not a bad thing. Oh, that frame drops I'm feeling. Done with overlay nonsense for tonight. Nice. I just felt some frame drops. That was kind of weird. But they're back to normal. Didn't we have this song earlier? I don't know. It's a good one though. Go for an EV. I mean, if you still have the energy for it. You don't have to change it right now. Or you could like start on it and then stop. Like start working on it, but then stop later. That's not called being lazy, that's called resting. I think you're fine. Unless you mean lazy in a positive sense, at which point, yeah. A lot of people use that word in the wrong way. To like demean others. So close. I'm getting so close on that. I'll get it eventually. I might have to save state there again. To like actually know how to do it again. Oh nice, right into the spinners. Into the spinners again. Go here. So how do I do this? I just gotta line it up better, I guess. I just don't really see what I'm doing different. I don't... What did I do different there? I don't know. Because I line up a lot better sometimes. Yeah, I do have to move closer to the spikes, but I don't want to, like, die. Right? Don't do it as soon as you get the crystal. Oh, so, like, let myself fall a little bit more? Gosh, but it still feels, like, extremely close. It feels like I don't have time for that. See, that worked. Okay, I'm doing it relatively consistently. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I have to fix my thing. Okay. Ba, ba. Boing, boing, boing. Whee! Whee! Ow. Too soon? I was trying to rush it too much. I dashed too late there. Ah, that is so hard. It's easier to get the timing for that when you're not doing the whole room before it. And I guess that goes for most things, huh? I just realized something that could make something a lot easier. Hold on, I'm gonna have to try it. If I get there again. Or when I get there again. No, it doesn't line up as well. Okay. I tried. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Woo, next room. Let's go. Let me drink some water. Hell yeah. Only took us 20 hours. That room took very long. I feel like that's the room that took me the longest. It was pretty hard. But hey, alright, now we have another room. This one doesn't have a watchtower. Oops. I don't... Okay. What is that? Is that what I'm supposed to do? At least you first tried it? First tried what? Am I supposed to do that? That's not even an ultra. Well, it is. Hold on, can I just do this? The room, all of them? Oh, so true. Yeah, this is the first try right here. This feels wrong, but I don't know what I would do. That's like a wave dash into a wave dash into an ultra dash, and then like a jump, like a bunny hop. So it's not an ultra necessarily, because an ultra, you get like a special boost if you jump at a specific time. After doing an ultra dash, you get like the game basically thinks like you're wave dashing, but you're not. So like it gives you speed or something, I don't know. And that's what people call like an ultra. So that's like just the jump, like that's the ultra jump. And this is an ultra without the ultra jump, but I don't know if it's supposed to be an ultra. No, it's a first try till you game over. So true. Hello? This just doesn't line up? Or am I doing too soon? Or doing it too soon? Okay, that's an ultra. Okay, so we're doing ultras now. Cool. But like weird ones as well. Cool. Okay. We got that room. That is a bunny hop. I love ultras. They're like some of my favorite tech in this game. Interesting. This Ultra is kind of tight, though. Whoa, 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 I jumped off the corner. Ah, I almost saved it. That was impressive, honestly. What do you use as your TalkSprite software or website? I use VOD. I could link it if you want me to. It's like a very simple app. Okay, I should use the Watchtower. Please do. Okay, let me go grab it. VOD Mini. It's cool. You can see the interface here. Look at that. Wow. It's gone now. You can't see it anymore. Okay. This map has like a different language, it feels like, for its movement tech. Because like this isn't how other maps would indicate like an ultra and stuff, but it works pretty well. Okay, yeah, so that is what you do. I said I was gonna look at the Watchtower, but then I didn't pay attention. Okay, so we do all that. We wall bounce off of that. Grab onto this. Jump on the other side, hit the springs, dash down, hyper, wall bounce, something. What? What is this? I just sneezed and hit my nose against my mic. Oh no. Ouchies. Oh wait, do I wall bounce? No, no way. Where do I go? I go up? Oh wait, so I wall bounce off of this side, I have to go around, and then I have to wall bounce off of it again? And it like boosts me over there? No, I'm gonna need another dash. I don't see how this would work. I have to see it in motion, I guess. And then, wait, how would the rest of the room go? I have to pay attention to that. So we do whatever is supposed to happen there, and then we can somehow... Oh, you dash down right there. Okay. So like you jump and then dash down right or something? I don't see how this room would work. Like at a first glance. Ah, I die. Can't believe I just died. What the heck? I died again. Oh no, my ultra boost. F. No! The wall bounce. Oops, keep forgetting to ultra. I have to fast fall, okay. No, the corner. And then you dash down. Okay, that lines up pretty well. No, I keep thinking I have to dash right away. Okay. No, stop. Why does it feel like I have to do that? But I don't, clearly. Oh, I hit the spike. Damn. Stop. I keep thinking I have to do it at that time, but I don't. Hee hee, corner. Hee hee. Funny little corner. Funny bunny. What the heck? No! It disappeared. What do I even do after that? A hyper? Hyper and then figure out the meaning of life after that one. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, am I gonna wall bounce off of this lower thing here? Maybe I don't go up, maybe I go down, but that feels wrong, I don't know. Ah yes, standard Celeste stuff. Wait, what is? Oh, just like jumping on the corner. Funky little hitboxes. Oh, finding the meaning of life. I understand now. Ah. You know, you do like a wave dash into a finding the meaning of life into an ultra and you win. The meaning of life is be you. Oh. So true, so true. Too late. I mean, I went too wide actually. Bunny hop into corner boost. I do finally have animated emote privileges. Ah, I missed it. Okay, where do you go? You go up. Okay, so I have to go up with you. How though? How the heck? So like I wall bounce off of you. Okay, and then what? I don't know. I can guess, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I have to get there more times. Oops. Oh, wow, I was too fast. Speed. Oops. Might be the last room we do today, by the way. If we finish it. Oh, I hit the spike. I mean, even if we don't finish it, this will probably be the last room. This has been fun. No, I dashed down right accidentally. Heckin' D-pad trolling me. I do like how this D-pad feels, but sometimes the diagonals and directionals get mixed up. And sometimes it just inputs like the exact opposite direction. And I don't even know how. I should try and recreate it. Like, pull up an input viewer software, start pressing the buttons in like specific ways. See if I could recreate it. That was like a short hyper. I have to do like I have to do an instant hyper, but like hold jump like that. Okay. It's like I did a very small jump, so I didn't make it. Oops. This song is very good. Short Hyper was my nickname in middle school. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh. Why was that so slow that time? I couldn't catch up to it. Oh, I I buffered it that time, so I jumped on the first frame. I was too fast. Oh, I know what's happening. I'm jumping too much. Like, I'm holding the jump button for too long. Did that surprise you, Evie? Wait, hold on. Could I do it here? Wait. See, it didn't fall until the third jump. You can, like, buffer. If you buffer the jump, you jump on the first frame possible and you don't activate the falling block. Oh, I super off of it. Surprised me. I thought reality started falling apart. Oh, that lineup is so cool. You wall bounce and then you super off of the same block. That is really cool. I like that. It's just really hard to read. I had no idea that was gonna happen. When I saw it in motion and like I saw the position I was in, I could see it. I could see the world. Suddenly I know everything. I have ancient knowledge forgotten. I know the meaning of everything now. I know every day's Wordle words now. Wahahaha. Nobody will be able to stop me. I will have an infinite streak of ones on Wordle! I'll be the best Wordle player in the world. I'll win all the Wordle tournaments. Is that a thing? Ornaments? Maya is now an eldritch being and she uses her powers for Wordle. What if Wordle 420 will be weeds? Holy crap. What if it's smoke? Maybe that fits better, but weeds would work. I think it's randomly generated, unfortunately, but... Or actually, fortunately, but yeah. Ah, didn't dash in time. I want to get there again. This map is hard. I just want to do the funny tricks and do the little jumps. Wow, that is so cool. No! Shoot, I had it. That's like most of the room. There's like one jump up after that. Okay. Took too long. I went into the spikes. Oops. I went too fast. It's funny you can go too fast. Oh wow, my bad. I mean, aw. Every time I die, it's my bad, technically. But I just completely wasn't paying attention. You could check? Check what, Ida? Also, hi, Ida. More like my bad, yo. Can't believe this. Someone pointed out you can just access them all? Uh-oh, don't do that. That would be cheating. Do not do that. Don't cheat at Wordle. I mean, I guess you could, but like, I don't recommend it. Removes all the fun from the game. Don't look at what word it is. We'll find out when the day comes. Oh, stretching my hand. I'm gonna stretch it a bit more. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. I messed up. The spring part is kind of annoying. No, oh, that is pretty tight, actually. It's not like the exact shape of the downright dash, so you actually kind of have to thread the needle a little bit. Maybe I'll do a demo there. So my hitbox is smaller. No, I wish that platform was like 2 tiles big, so I could actually have time to jump after dashing if I land on the edge, because that makes it like unnecessarily tight. Because if I'm not on the ground after dashing, I can't jump, and that's what keeps happening there. Like, I pressed the jump button, but I'm not on the ground, so I can't jump anymore. Ah. Ah. Aw, come on. I don't... I think I just took too long to jump there. Yeah, I really don't like the spring part in this room. The rest I do enjoy. Even like the weird ultra at the start. Like, yeah, that section where like you use the spring and then you have to like dash down. It feels weird. I don't like it as much as a lot of other stuff in the map. You can like do it too early too, which sucks. Aw, come on. I dashed down right accidentally. The fact you can get there like too late and can't really do anything about it just sucks. And the spike. Yeah, I don't like that. I might save stay in the middle of this room and then like just play from there. So I'm kind of tired of doing the start. So I'm gonna save state here. See, like, look at how weird that is. Oh, where's my jump? I pressed jump. Hello? There we go. Oh, no boost. There we go. Cool. It's just a black screen in OBS. I think I had to add it as a game capture for some reason. Maybe that will help you, Evie. But yeah, that's the last room. Yes. Yeah, at least in my case, I have it as a game capture, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it's a game capture, so maybe that's the issue. Interesting room. We're not gonna do it right now, though. Did I tell you I started voice training? Yo, nice, Sil. Hope that's been going well. Glad to hear it's been fun. We are gonna end the stream now, though. Which is completely unrelated to what you were saying, I just wanted to say that. So... yeah. In Space Ruin so far. Oh, I didn't mean to leave, actually. Wait, I shouldn't leave, actually. I should go back to where I was. Because now I have to, like, teleport there, using cheat mode. There we go. So I should just save and quit. There we go. So... yeah, that's Space Ruin so far. I guess next time we play Celeste, we'll see if we can finish it, maybe, if I feel like it. Right. Guess I'll close the Celeste video game, and we'll switch to the other scene. Oh, that was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed that. 2 hours and a half. Oh. Stretching. I feel like that was good and enjoyable. Thank you everyone who came to the stream today. I'm gonna post the Discord and Twitters in the chat as usual. Also the VOD channel if you want to look at past streams. You can check those out in the VOD channel. I should make a command for my main channel. where I put the highlights. I think that would be good. But I don't have one yet. We're probably gonna raid someone, so do stick around for that. I'm trying to look at who's live right now. Cat Lamps is live. Ooh, we were talking about Cat Lamps earlier and Ross, and how Ross made this wonderful talk sprite. Oh, also hi, fan art. Yeah, we're gonna raid Cat Lamps. I think that's good. They're playing the new Pokemon game, so I'll probably just hang out for like 2 minutes and then leave. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully no spoilies. I think it's worth it. So yeah. Thank you once again to everyone who came to the stream today. It's been nice. It's been really nice. I hope to get Arceus soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully stream it. If not, we'll just play like some other games probably tomorrow. I think it would be fun. If you're subscribed here, you can get our wave emote, or you can use our wave emote, and if you want to get it without subscribing, you can also use some channel points, and we like to use that as a little raid message, so feel free to get a couple ready. Bye bye everyone. We're gonna go say hi to Cat Lamps now. Have a good rest of your days.